The rejected tribe, full story. I have always been here. Century after century, they came to me. The tribe, the people. They prayed, they bowed at the altar, they brought their offerings, and I answered. I protected them. But then, everything changed. They began to forget. Laughter replaced their prayers. Their rituals turned into mockery. Their gifts, false. I waited. I watched. And then I turned away. They thought their God had fallen silent, but the truth is, they were the ones who had gone silent first. They rejected me. And when they did, another came, a stranger. It stepped into their nights, their fears, their homes. Now I do not sleep. I watch. I am the one they rejected. And as long as the altar stands, I remain. Centuries passed. Then I heard footsteps, new people, archaeologists. They thought they had discovered a forgotten village. For them, it was just ruins, stones, history. But they did not feel what I feel, the silence. It was not empty. It was heavy, thick. Every step they took echoed, as if the forest itself was listening. In the center stood the altar, devoured by moss. The stones were wet, cold, and beneath them, a diary, the shaman's diary. The pages were untouched, as if someone had kept them safe for this moment. They opened it. At first, the words were ordinary, daily life, rituals, prayers. But then, the writing grew darker. He is silent. We pray. No answer. 5 went into the forest. None returned. Children say they see faceless figures standing in the trees. The lines grew shorter, the handwriting shaky, desperate, and the final entry. It stands behind the door. At that moment, they heard it. The silence broke, a dull thud in the forest. Once, then again. Something massive was moving closer. They ran, and none of them ever returned. Months passed. A second expedition. They knew about the first group. They had heard the stories, but they did not believe them. For them, it was all just myths. When they opened the diary, the pages began to turn on their own, slowly, as if someone unseen was reading with them. A sudden wind rose, yet the trees around them stood completely still. Then came the whispers, thousands of voices, an ancient tongue. They did not understand the words, but they understood the meaning. It was a warning. One of them stepped closer to the altar, and in the shadows something appeared. Huge, faceless. They blinked and it was gone. Panic. They tried to flee, but the forest shifted. Paths twisted, trails changed. Every way out led back to the altar. Their cameras recorded strange silhouettes, figures standing silently among the trees, watching, and the last signal on their radio was broken, fading. When it's here, we can't get out. It's watching us. And then, silence. The altar still stands, covered in moss, the stones still cold, the air unnaturally still. But those who dare to step too close, they all hear the same thing, the whispers, my voice. I am here. I have always been here.